1 minute to go, so that's why you came on. So I know
We came on too.
will be coming on. I thought it was
Which Cindy
terrific.
will do now, we know.
I'll give another shout out later on as more people come in, but to Stuart and Jill Bombell, they're longtime loving Temple Sinai members, and they've been so wonderful in underwriting some of our musical programs, especially just fabulous.
Oh, absolutely.
Can you put that on a screen thing so we see everybody?
Everything about this
And I'm
was,
glad that you guys did.
yeah, everything about this was terrific.
Thank
The
you.
sound, the visuals, her voice, the band. I mean, it was really a top-notch performance.
I agree. It was very, very, so, and you know, with so many talented
What
people out
fruit
there,
smells
and
here?
that can help you out. I mean, you have people from one part of the country to the other, and we were glad to be a part of it, and I'm so glad that Bombells treated us to that. That was very nice.
Well, we enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was telling Natalie that of all the shows that I've seen on our TV, this had the
He got
best
it on his
sound.
TV.
I mean, you could hear the separation. It was coming from all over the room.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did, but whatever they did it right.
How did you get it on your TV?
I plugged my computer into the HDMI port.
How easy? Why didn't we do that?
That's how I do the services.
Yeah.
No, we have the service on FaceWatch.
I'm not an engineer like Jelly.
Like jelly.
That's his Hebrew name, by the way.
One night I brought over some Chinese food to Paul and Susan from the Shanghai kitchen. And he put his order in and we put our order in. When I looked at my order, it says jelly.
So it's not only his Hebrew name, it's now also his Mandarin name.
She's doing a Q&A.
Oh, plug in the USB cord into the TV. How stupid.
Well, it's all right. You live in line. So,
Well, but services we watch on FaceTime,
Facebook Watch.
Facebook Watch.
yeah,
And, you know, it's on the whole screen of the TV.
I'm glad. We're starting to get a handle on the technology. Bobby and Mark, good to see you too.
And Debbie and Ed,
Hi.
Linda and Ruth.
Ed and Debbie, your heart goes out to you.
Mel,
Hey, Mel.
Thank you.
I hope it's hot down there for you, Mel.
he doesn't.
They were watching the concert.
Yeah. I think
We all were.
the concert's over now, and so let's go ahead and again, I hope everyone is able to check it out a little bit. It was delightful, and thanks again to both Stuart and Jill Bombell, and just a loving thing for them to do that, and it sort of made us proud. There's already sundown, so you could tune in and have something really very cool. And now we're going to try to hope that spirit that we had from Kadar, as she sang so beautifully, the spirit of strong women. Someone mentioned strong women. I happen to have two strong women in my life. Of course, our Susie, who is Rabbi Susan, who was amazingly strong. I have an amazingly strong mother as well. And you also had one in your life. And we sang today from a couple other strong women.
We did. We thought about Miriam today, and we thought about Deborah, and Yael.
You didn't mess with Yael.
You did not mess with Yael.
She was rough,
Not
man.
ask for a milkshake. Yael.
She would put up with no nonsense. Anyway, so as we celebrate the strength and the goodness of the people that helped our Shabbat just be filled with blessings, we take that spirit from the strong women in our lives and the music in our lives and the spirit and the family in our lives to into this coming week. I think we're going to give it a little bit of frozen precipitation some snow later on. So let's get something warm to.
Yeah, it's gonna snow Monday, I think.
Little Yeti's Nefesh on page 636. We'll start with the Nigun. So the Havdalah ritual can be found on page 610, the blue numbers and brackets.
And while we're lighting the candle, Rick mentioned before the connection to women in Shabbat. I want to point out to you in the second line of this first blessing that we will say that it says, Oziv Zimrat Yah. This is from Shirat Hayam. Those words are at the beginning of the song at the sea. And it's really fun when we read our liturgy to see like things that pop out and where they come from. We also have at the bottom here, Lahudim Hayata Ora V'Simcha V'Sason Vikar. That's from Megillat Esther. And so the connection that we have within our text, these little hidden references to things related to women. Very
Awesome.
cool.
I love that.
Teach a class on that.
Yay. Page 610, take your juice or your fermented wine, and we sing.
Ladonai HaYeshua, Lanu Elohei Yaakov Sela, Adonai Tzavaot Ashrei Adam Adonai Hoshea HaMelech Yamin V'Yom Hareinu, LaYehudim Hayata Ora V'Simcha V'Sason V'Ikar, Ken Lanu Kosh Yeshuot Esa U'B'Shem Adonai Ekram. Baruch atah haolam borei bori agafen borei bori agafen. Baruch atah melech haolam borei minei besamim. Yam la 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 la, yam la 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 la, ya la 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 la, yam la 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 la, yam la 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 la, ya la 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 la, yam la la la. Baruch atah melech haolam borei Morei
Yeah. The concluding blessing is on 6:14. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamavdil ben Yom Hashvi l'sheshet yemei ha'maseh. Baruch atah Adonai. Mm. Hamavdil ben kodesh l'chol, chatotenu hu yimchol, zareinu b'chaskeinu yaveh kachol, v'chakavim b'layla. Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov, Shavua tov. Eliyahu, 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 B'mirav Yamamu Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben Wonderful. Hey, Mark, I was just thinking about you today. There's one thing after, with all the craziness, I've gotten behind on some of my periodicals. So I finally read the June issue of the Smithsonian, and there's like 3 amazing articles. One of them, of course, is on Alexander and Philip, and there's this other incredible one. Yoni, we're going to turn you on to it. It's a site that has these they've taken photographs of these ruined synagogues from all over, and they've been able to renovate them virtually so that you could go tour these amazing synagogues from all over. We have this website. We're going to use some classes on it. But Mark, there's a special article, you've already read it, on the beginning of the homebrew of beer in Colorado.
Older.
Oh, really? With Charlie Pizans and all those?
Exactly. Did you
Yes, I've not read the article, but you'll have to save me the issue.
We're going to make because we were longtime subscribers, so we can do some archives, and I'll send you the whole thing.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'd like to know Yoni's dog too. That was
Oh yeah, I ignore him. He when I'm working, I'm working.
Poor baby.
poor dog.
The other day, Yoni and I were going on, and the dog was just right by the door, and he's such a sweet dog. Good for you. Good for you. Hey, again, I know this is going on recording, so I want to go ahead and share it as well. Big thanks for the program that we had from earlier this evening. It was Hadar, this wonderful cantorial soloist in New York, and she's Israeli, and she came here. She just did 10 wonderful songs by Jewish composers, musical theater, fabulous stuff, and it was brought to us. We were a part of the beneficiaries of her talent because of Stuart and Jill Bombell, Temple Sinai members who are just angels. They bring and support the arts for us. And thank you, Jill and Stuart, yay. And so for everybody, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I hope everyone else has a wonderful, sweet week. Keep warm. Get in your car now, your snow brush, because I went into my car the other day and it snowed, and someone had taken a snow brush out because we weren't going to get any more snow. Now it's time to get
no one we know, right?
Right. Except for Mel and Roberta, you guys won't need it. You won't need it as well.
It's a good thing we were muted, because thanks to the concert, I didn't take down the fire alarm, and sure enough, it went off. I don't know if you saw me jump over to open the window.
It's always an adventure.
That dog ran off of the couch.
Welcome you, passing the head of your brother-in-law. So again, to your family, we honor the memory at Kaddish, and we'll continue to do so. Please let your family know that they're in our prayers. Anyway,
We're thinking about you too,
yeah.
Ed and Debbie.
Take care.
And hi, Mark and
Everybody. Shabbat.
Bobby,
Tony,
Natalie.
thank you.
Hi, Linda and Ruth, Yoni, Paul and Susan.
Bye, everybody.
Have a
Have
great
a
week.
great week.
Have a
Shabbat
great
shalom.
week.
Great